Yeah, this is our biggest storm of the season. It certainly is getting shape and moving in the direction. So let's spend our 2.5 minutes talking about just that. Here's my list of what we're going to chit-chat about. The temperatures are going to be crashing as you get into the nighttime hours. I mean, currently you're doing okay. It's 54, but get ready. They're going to drop fast. Are we dealing with a blizzard? Is that even a possibility? That's why I have the question mark there. Well, the difference today versus yesterday, now it looks as if winds are going to be a factor. So let's head on over and look in at the watches and the warnings. And it's a warning for everybody. The question is whether you have a winter storm warning or whether you have a blizzard warning. And it's a winter storm warning for everybody. Everyone has a winter storm warning. It starts up tonight at midnight until 6 o'clock tomorrow, except Suffolk County, shaded in orange under a blizzard warning. Blizzard warning, winter storm warning. What makes a blizzard? What's the definition of a blizzard? Well, blizzard conditions, they must last for 3 hours, okay? You have to have 35-mile-per-hour winds or at least frequent gusts, all right? It can't just be like a quick shot once an hour. You have to have them frequent throughout that hour, 35 miles per hour or stronger, which will create blowing snow. You don't need to have falling snow for a blizzard, but it has to affect the visibility to where you can see, you can't even see a quarter mile. It has to be a visibility of less than a quarter of a mile, and we believe that's a possibility, the east end of Long Island. So let's check in on what those winds will be doing. Here we go. That's 7 a.m. Here we are, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and basically the entire area dealing with winds that would meet the criteria for blizzard conditions. Does it last for an hour at 12 noon? There you go. Does it last for another hour? There you go. How about this? Take it all the way through till like 5:30. Still holding on to blizzard criteria, possibly out there. So you may find that blizzard warning gets extended a little further to the west as we get, closer and closer to this event. There's your event right now, pushing through the Ohio Valley. How's it all going to play out? Well, here we go. This is tomorrow at 6:30. It's moving in. Notice the rain-snow line. Okay, down around Ocean County, dealing with rain at that hour. Is that rain-snow line going to push further to the north? Will we see more rain? It's going to the opposite direction. Snow overtakes the entire area. Look at that. That's a whole swath of some big snow out there. That dark blue is coming down into at least an inch an hour. They're saying the potential for 3 inches an hour. I'll be very surprised to see 3 inches an hour falling out there. But stranger things have happened. 7:30 p.m. It's done with even the very east end of Long Island. How much snow? The NAM is now saying a very universal. I mean, you're looking at 9 to 11 inches for basically anybody out there. That's the NAM. Then you take a look at what the European is saying. Okay, 6.8 for Brick, 11.5 White Plains, 10 inches in the city, 12.2 for Montauk. The RPM, okay, 8 to 11.6. They're all on board with those numbers. There's a lot of snow with this system. Let's pull up the extended forecast and show you how it's all going to be shaping up as far as the numbers to go along with the precipitation. Tomorrow is, look, there will be schools canceled tomorrow. There's going to be lots of things affected by this storm. Flights, the whole shebang. 34 the high temp. Then Friday's 31. Really cold in the morning at 19, so any of that slushy snow is going to freeze. I think it's a slushy, heavy, wet snow to begin with, but then it's going to turn to a light, fluffy snow. Light, fluffy snow accumulates quicker than the heavy, dense stuff. So I think you could see some of those 12-inch readings out there.